Okay, good morning, class. So today we're looking at probability. We're looking at the exercise 2. And exercise 2 is on page 360. We're going to do every alternate sum. Okay. So here we are told that Kaiser Chiefs, let's make this a bit smaller. Kaiser Chiefs will soon be playing 2 soccer matches against Orlando Pirates. The outcomes per match are win, lose, or draw. Not the homework. 316. Okay. So the question says, complete the following two-way table and the tree diagram if we're only considering winning or losing as an outcome of the 2 matches for each team. Write the probability fraction on the tree diagram. So if he wins, this could be win-win. He wins the first match, wins the second. If he wins the first match, he could lose the second match. Not so. He could lose the first match and win the second match, or lose-lose. You all agree with that? For the tree diagram, it could be either a win away, lose. Win, lose, win, lose. What's the probability of them winning on the first match? What's the probability? Oh, not so. It's 1 out of 2. Lose, 1 out of 2. Win, 1 out of 2. Lose, 1 out of 2. Win, 1 out of 2. Lose. What are my outcomes? Win-win, win-lose, lose-win, lose-lose. Determine the probability of the team winning both matches. Determine the probability of a team winning both matches. So it could either be, it could be win-win, not so. How many outcomes are here? 4. Win-win is 1 out of 4. Not so. Otherwise, we could have said, following this branch, it's going to be half times half, which is a quarter, which is still 1 out of 4. You guys understand? Any confusion? Cornelius, where were you yesterday? You see, Kavas? Chrissy? Right, number 3. Determine the probability of a team losing both matches. So what's the probability of losing both matches? 1 out of 4. It's lose-lose. Determine the probability of the team losing the first match but winning the second match. Winning the first match, losing the second match. Oh, sorry, other way around. Losing the first match and winning the second match. It's going to be 1 out of 4. Okay. Let's go on to the next question. There's another one. Determine the probability of a team winning at least 1 match. So if it's winning at least 1 match, what is the possibilities there? Win-win, not so? Win, loss, lose, lose, win. So it's going to be, the probability will simply be 3 out of. You guys understand? Right. C. A student at university is to write 3 tests during the first semester. The outcome of each test is a pass or a fail. Draw a tree diagram to represent all the possible outcomes. You may use the tree diagram provided. It's a bit smaller. Alright, so let's group. So it's either pass or fail. Then Pass or fail, pass or fail. Pass or fail, pass or fail, pass or fail, pass or fail. What are my outcomes? Pass, pass, pass. Pass, pass, fail. Pass, fail, pass. Pass, fail, fail. Fail, pass, pass. Fail, pass, fail. Fail, pass, fail. Fail, fail, pass. Fail, fail. Okay. So how many outcomes are there? 8. I would assume the probability in this case is of it's either fail or pass. But it's not always the case, no? Because sometimes the probability of somebody passing is higher than what they are failing. Not so. So it's not always 50-50. Do you guys understand? Okay. So it says, now determine the probability that the student will pass the first test. Determine the probability that the student will. So as I said, I'm going to use a half and a half here, but it's not always so straightforward, okay? But you guys understand? Come, let us check if the answer is correct according to this. Okay. Huh? Okay. So now determine the probability that the student will pass the first test. So the first test, pass the first test, is going to be 1 out of 2. Can you see that, people? Otherwise, you could have gone with 1, 2, 3, 4, and that will be 4 out of 8, which is half anyway. You guys understand? Then it says fail the last test. Now fail the last test is that one there. It says 1. Oops, let's use it. It says 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 4 out of 8, which is also 50%. Wow. Okay. Pass all 3 tests. Oops. Pass all 3 tests, so that is only 1 out of 8, yes. Or you could have said a half times a half times a half is still 1 over 8. Fail the first test, but pass the other 2 tests. Fail the first test, but pass, so that is that one. Not so. So it's going to be 1 out of 8. Okay. Now we are told passes any 2 tests. So it could be that one, correct? That one, that one, that one. Pass any 2. So you can pass 3 as well. Not so. Is that correct? So it's going to be 4 out of 8. Pass at least 1 test. Yes?
They have 3 over 8.
So it's only 2 days. Okay.
Oh, only, not any. Sorry, my mistake. You are right. So it's going to be 3 out of 8. We're not considering That one. Okay. Pass at least one test. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be 7 out of. Right? You guys understand? Right? That's now the end of it.
So this is exercise 3.
So the exercise 3. Okay. And I didn't give you exercise 3 for homework. Okay, so exercise 3 is for homework. First I will on exercise 2. Okay. So that basically brings us to the end of exercise 2.